All right, so let's go back to the beginning. When you sat down to write a screenplay, you got a lot going on. You got drama, comedy, family, some aliens. What did you focus on first, foundationally, structurally in your script?
That is such a good question. I think ultimately we wanted it to have a, an, a formula and a structure that would be recognizable because we wanted to make a film that was a popcorn flick for a Friday night. So while we're not like making a film by the numbers, we wanted it to have those kind of satisfying narrative moments throughout so that you felt like you got the payoff at the end of your investment of time. So, we were definitely looking at that like first act, second act, third act kind of structure when we made it.
All right, so Hartley, your central character. What was the process of developing her character and finding her story?
So JP grew up with his mom, his grandma, and his sister in Brazil, and so female dynamics are really interesting to him. He likes to write about them, and so he kind of originally came up with the backbone of the storyline and pitched it to me. And then I thought, okay, well, I am a woman, so I will give it the nuance and the details that will make it feel real to other women watching the movie. And so the challenge with Hartley is she starts off the film like many of us, a little depressed. She's down on her luck. She's cleaning Airbnbs, a very normal job in the desert where we live because there's a lot of short-term rentals. So the challenge was, how do we write a realistic portrayal of a girl that's depressed without making her like a wet blanket? And I think that Olivia did a really great job of bringing some humor and some sass to her so that she is fun to watch.
Now, what did you see in Olivia? Why cast her? What was it about her? Like, oh my God, she's the only one that could play this part.
People were auditioning for Hartley and playing her very serious. And again, this movie was supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like a Friday night, like popcorn flick. So I was concerned that if our leading lady was too serious, it would just sort of drag the film too far into drama, and we wanted to keep it a little more on the comedic side. So Olivia has a very expressive acting style. She has like big beautiful eyes that like have a lot of character, and so when we saw her audition tape, she brought humor to Hartley that I hadn't seen in other performances, and we were like, we love her, we want to go with her.
Obviously, her relationship with the alien is important.
Yes.
What was the process of developing that in the script and also on set?
So our alien, Sam, is a Venusian, so he comes from planet Venus, which is based in the real alien folklore of Joshua Tree and the Venusians that visited in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So Venusians are human presenting, so we didn't have to worry about all of the makeup or special effects because our alien presents as a human. But in the casting, we were looking for somebody who brought a warmth to it and wasn't like too robotic. And so when Mike Manning auditioned, first of all, what like luck that we happened to get Mike Manning, and he just brought this childlike innocence and also warmth that we just knew was going to make Sam really lovable.
He's, from the writing, it seems a little too real to me. Are you telling me you have some experience with aliens? You did say you're from that area.
I unfortunately have not yet had an encounter, but we haven't given up hope. We look at the sky every night, hoping that we'll see a UFO.
How fun was the comedy part, though? You get to have all this great story. You go in alien stuff, but now you can just do some comedy bits. How was that?
I love comedy. To be honest, I want to, like in future projects, I want to continue to lean into comedy. I love comedies, and because at the end of the day, life can be very heavy. I like film as a bit of an escape from that.
All right, so then, last question. What was your favorite moment from the film?
The moment that isn't a spoiler is the day that we shot at Giant Rock. So to your viewers, if you want to read a fascinating story, look up the history of Giant Rock in Landers. We went out there for the day. It happened to be a beautiful 75-degree day. The energy at Giant Rock is palpable, and we brought out, we had RVs and like camping gear, and we just had a beautiful day filming out there, and I think I'll always look back so fondly on that moment.